Tonight's normally scheduled episode of Cougar Town won't be seen tonight due to the following special. For the first time since the 80s, it's CW23's 23rd annual New Year's Eve Melon Drop Extravaganza Golden Jubilee. The only locally broadcast New Year's Eve special. And we promise not to have any surprised pre-taped visits from Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Michael Bublé, or Sid Hartman. There will be fun, pageantry, and raucous good humor as we count down the minutes to the new year from our CW23 studios in St. Paul, across from the Minnesota State Fairground, all culminating with the ceremonial dropping of the watermelon at midnight. And now, your Toastmasters of the evening, John and JL.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Welcome to the 23rd annual Melon Drop, the only local New Year's Eve special.
We promise to have a lot of fun in the next 30 minutes.
Are you excited to be here?
I am, but also a little nervous. I mean, this is the first Melon Drop since 1989.
That's right, and it almost didn't happen this year.
You're right. We didn't even know it was happening until about 3 weeks ago.
And it was an old college girlfriend of mine that saved the day with her genetically altered melons.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think you're going to have to fill the audience in a little bit.
All right, well, I wasn't going to do this, but I do have a video that shows some of the behind-the-scenes drama that led to us being on stage here.
So you have a fully edited video and everything?
Of course. And some of it wasn't pretty. It all started when our boss gave us yet another impossible assignment.
And in this video, we're about to show you what happens when he tells us we not only have to revive this year's New Year's Eve special,
but he also tells us we have to find the perfect watermelon.
Let's do it this way. I'm going to give you 48 hours to find the perfect melon. Don't worry, it's not like your jobs depend on it or anything. I've been waiting for an excuse to fire these two for a long time, and what better excuse than to find a perfect watermelon in the middle of winter? It's one of the coldest months out of the year. They're not going to do it. This is beautiful.
Are you up for this?
we don't have a choice. We gotta find the right watermelon.
Things started out smoothly, but when our planning meeting reached hour 12, things started to get a bit stressful. Your plan is not gonna happen, okay? So that's why we're bringing in the big guns. I'm gonna have to do this. Plan B. Do it yourself then. It's terrible, you're not helping at all.
Can I just say one thing without being interrupted?
No, you're not done. Don't say that.
I'm sorry that I ruined your life, because that's really what I was trying to do.
I hate you, you're the worst co-host ever!
So now you're gonna tell me what I'm thinking. Well, go ahead, because I'd really love to know.
Your parents did a great job on you, didn't they? Hey. I'm going home. We can't do it.
What?
Can't be done.
What do you mean?
Perfect watermelon. It's impossible.
Are you telling me that you're giving up on this?
I quit.
Our jobs are on the line. John, how can you do this to me?
It was then that I remembered my old college girlfriend's melons. She had a perfect formula for altering the DNA of a melon to grow them in the winter. I've got it! The perfect formula.
Yes!
What do you think?
Oh, yes! I love it!
Hello. See what you got.
I think we actually cracked the code. I've been corresponding with a genetic melon farmer in Orlando, Florida. She's got the best melons.
We did the background check. He fits everything we want in a watermelon.
Guess you're gonna stick around a little longer than I thought.
Yes!
I can't believe they actually found the perfect watermelon. But the good news is it's in Orlando, Florida. They still got to get it up here. Good luck with that.
Wow, John, that was stressful reliving that.
That was. He is a jerk. But the good news is we found a place that had our melon.
That's kind of like finding out that the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree was from Minnesota.
You're thinking of the one at the U.S. Capitol, but yes, it's exactly like that. But the next challenge we had was how to get the melon up here.
That sounds like a cue.
No, JL. The melon runner is still on the way.
What? John, we need it in 20 minutes or the night will be ruined.
JL, don't worry. The runner's en route. She's going to be checking in with her Melon GPS technology. She's going to be here in about 20 minutes. But first, I wanted to show our viewers who this year's melon runner is and how they were selected.
We went to the first source anyone would go to find someone to fill this important role. Craigslist.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, definitely.
We put out a casting call stating simply the two things we were looking for: the best athlete in the world and someone who is passionate about melons.
Hi, what's your name?
Melon Drop!
The first contestant of the day was Spunky, but his pants may have been a little too funky.
What makes you stand out over others?
The pants. Yeah, because they're really tight and they're comfortable and they breathe and it's great and I'm gonna win. Win. Always win.
Okay, well, good luck.
Melon Drop!
So do you have any melon experience?
I have an entire shrine sitting in my home right now. It's actually a studio apartment, but it works for what I need it for.
How did you get into melons?
How did I get into melons? I was born in a melon patch.
You don't have many friends, do you?
I don't think that's true at all. Do you want to fight?
Okay, let's fight.
Let's do it.
Our second contestant gave Creepy a new name, and that name was...
Chester.
Hi, Chester, how are you?
I'm real good.
Good. What brought you to the competition today?
Melons. I'm real good with melons. Since I was a kid. Are you busy after this interview? I could...
Very busy, very busy.
You might want to make some time for me.
Sorry, I have to work. Yeah, but good luck with the competition.
Hello.
What's up, man?
So tell me about yourself.
I like melons.
You had kind of an interesting interview with our reporter, Renna, we heard.
She's still here? She asked about me? She thinks I'm hot, right? Back at my place.
You're kind of creepy.
Thank you.
So what's your favorite thing about melons?
Like I said to the hot chick, they're round, they're firm. I like to hold them. You're not bad looking either.
Oh, well, I'm already dating anybody else, so...
Yeah, I'm available.
Okay, feel free to leave.
Look me up
Can we get security in here?
on the internet.
Bye. All right,
Melons over here.
keep going.
After several more auditions, it was time to deliberate. All right, so what about this guy?
Hard pass.
This guy kind of grows on you.
I'm on the fence with him.
Yeah, I
think-
found myself doing a double take. Let's just throw him in the maybe pile
Let's
for
just-
now. This guy?
He just didn't make the cut.
Maybe next year.
I think we can do better.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about this one.
No. Wait, who's this?
Her.
Have we seen her yet? I don't think so. Finally, we saw a face that tickled our fancy.
What brought you to the auditions today?
Well, I'm the fastest person in the world, and I'm always working out. I'm literally doing leg curls right now. I'm a full-time crime fighter. I literally just killed someone like 5 minutes ago.
Well, that's interesting. Good luck with that.
Hi, thanks for being with us.
Hi, my name is Flash. I'm from Venice Beach, California, and the reason why I should be the melon runner is this.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Fantastic.
Any further questions?
No, I don't have any further questions. Do you?
No. As usual, Craigslist did not disappoint. America's Next Melon Runner was an amazing success. We had all of the top athletes in the world audition, but one stood above the rest. She has now started her run from Orlando, Florida with the perfect melon, doing the most important job in the world.
And now let's turn on the tracker and find out where the melon runner is.
They're using Melon GPS technology in the control room to do this.
That's right, let's see where she is. It looks like Snelling Avenue. Wow, she's doing a great job.
Wow.
We have 20 minutes until drop time, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes until drop time.
We'll be back in a few minutes for more Melon Drop fun.
Stick around. The 23rd annual Melon Drop Extravaganza Golden Jubilee will return to CW23 after this. Welcome back to the 23rd Annual Melon Drop Extravaganza Golden Jubilee here on CW23 with your hosts, John and JL.
Welcome back to the 23rd Annual Melon Drop Golden Jubilee.
We are just under 20 minutes before the new year when the time that the melon hits the pavement.
During this time of year, it's not uncommon to take a look back to where we started compared to where we are.
And that's just what we are going to do. Let's go back and give a little history lesson of the Melon Drop tradition and how, according to Don Shelby, became a landmark in TV entertainment.
Let's start at the beginning, back before people were glued to their smartphones, before Al Gore invented the internet.
Yeah, gas was cheap and America was better. Don't tell me. Show me. Roll the tape. It's been a long and bumpy road from the early days of KTMA radio, the friendly folks next door, where the pioneer of melon drops, Robert Bagadonitz Sr., came up with the idea of dropping a melon off a broadcast building at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve. But even back then, the melon drop had its issues. Chief Engineer Frank Franklin attempted to drop a melon without wearing gloves. The frozen melon slipped out of his hands and hit the ground 3 seconds early.
God rest his soul. It was frozen like a block of ice. That son of a gun, that melon slipped right out of his hands.
But to end on a good note, Frank also slipped and ended up hitting the ground right at midnight.
So, the drop was on time after all.
In 1957, Bob Bagadonitz Sr. attempted to pass on the tradition to his very unwilling son, Bob Bagadonitz Jr.
Oh my golly, it's 11:59 and 40 seconds. Are we all ready? And 15, 14, get ready, boy.
No.
12, 11, 10. You best be dropping that melon at 0.
I
8,
won't.
7, 6, get ready.
You can't make me do
4,
this.
3, 2, 1. Drop it now, drop it now.
Drop it now, drop it now.
Oh, jeez, it's midnight. Mr. Selfish, you're just ruined it for everybody. You'll never be a journalist.
I don't want to be a journalist. I hate the news and I hate you.
Oh!
Mom!
Now don't worry, little Bobby did eventually embrace the tradition and later went on to be the main MC of the annual event. Before that happened, the tradition reached a new milestone in the 60s, when mechanical drop ramps were introduced. One of the more famous ramp builders was Michael McDonald, who took the job very seriously. Some say probably too seriously. This became very evident in 1988 when a highly advanced fruit projective unit was introduced and set to replace the ramp.
With its servo-assisted, state-of-the-art wind direction sensing apparatus, the same technology used in the opening ceremony of the Seoul Summer Games, the Mark 7 actually reads the wind and adjusts itself for that perfect drop.
Before it could be used at midnight, a crazed Michael McDonald ambushed the TV crew on the roof and destroyed the new machine with an axe.
He's smashing the Mark 7 fruit projectile. My God, this is a tragedy. Look at what he's doing. It's going over the roof. Ladies and gentlemen, look out below. Look out. Back up. He's looking at us. Everybody, come on, back it up. Get a good picture of this. Make sure you get a good picture of this. Look out for the cable there. Look out for the cable. Oh,
Because of this incident, the tradition almost died right there on the spot. 1989 became the year known as the Melon Drop that almost wasn't. But on December 31st, one of the station employees was trying to explain to his son why it was canceled.
See, last year there was a little unpleasantness. Well, they decided not to do it this year.
And it was that spunky child that made it happen that year.
I want to see the Melon Drop on TV 23.
He convinced his dad to head over to TV 23, where other Renegade employees were hoping somebody would save the day. There were no ramps that night, no pageantry, and no crowd below. But there was hope.
They can't stop us next year.
next year we'll really do it up right. Dancers, acrobats, mimes.
Mix the mimes, Dad.
Right, what was I thinking? You know, next year it's gonna be great. We'll get the Team 23 together.
That's it? But what happened? Why hasn't it happened again since then?
Well, it was around that time that TV 23 entered a dark time of ownership transition. Melon drops were the last thing on anybody's mind.
But what about the spunky kid who taught his dad never to give up?
Well, instead of telling you what happened to him, I'm going to show you. Roll the tape.
As we entered a decade known as the 90s, TV 23 hit hard times. And for the first time since it started, The Melon Drop tradition didn't happen. Nobody took it worse than the kid who prevented its first cancellation attempt. He took it as a personal failure. And it was a failure he couldn't put past him.
How did Dusty feel after the Melon Drop was canceled?
It broke his heart, and it broke his spirit. At first he took it out on me because I'm a member of the evil media. He even changed religions, became a fruitarian. We'd always been vegetarians. Claimed the religion made it so he didn't have to use deodorant. You can only imagine what family gatherings at New Year's Eve were like after that. Put a lot of strain on everybody.
Can't imagine.
After a rough childhood, there was a glimmer of hope. TV23 was bought and sold again, and it became affiliated with the fledgling WB network and was renamed WB23. And after several years of rumors, a surprising phone call came in 2005.
Hello?
Hey kid, the Melon Drop's back.
It's back? Well, thank you. Yes, it's back.
Everything looked great at first. New Year's Eve arrived, and crowds were starting to gather at the station. Even the network mascot was there to entertain the crowds while the crew rehearsed.
Damn, mommy, you fine. I don't wanna waste your time when I make my way to your mind. Get to know what you like. I see me gusta. Baila conmigo. We ended the night till the sun come up. But there's no one left. Everything feel right. Dímelo, mommy. I feel your heartbeat in your chest. What's up? Just keep dancing. Don't wanna fall in love. Just keep dancing. My heart is calling you. Just keep dancing. I'll give my all.
But that glimmer of hope didn't last. Two important safety rules weren't followed. The melon handler didn't wear gloves, and they didn't check for pets.
Look out!
The frozen melon slipped. This unfortunate accident took the life of the WB's mascot, and the show did not go on. And this little boy's hopes of seeing a melon drop at midnight crushed. But not as crushed as the frog. The owners of the WB23 tried to distance themselves from the incident. They even changed the name of the station to the CW23 the following year, hoping nobody would notice. To this day, most people still don't know what the CW stands for.
I know what the CW stands for. Canceled Melon Drops. Except the W's an upside down M.
That was it. It was the last straw for him. He was done. From that point on, it wasn't New Year's Eve. It was Nightmare's Eve.
What if I told you that it's coming back this year?
What?
Yep. We found the perfect melon, and we've auditioned the Melon Runner.
You're kidding.
Yep. It's coming back.
That's fantastic. Will there be mimes?
It's true. Earlier this month, CW23 decided to revive the Melon Drop tradition and use it to welcome the Twin Cities to 2015. But we had to make one phone call first.
Hello?
Hey kid, the Melon Drop's back.
It's coming back? For real? Whatever.
Son, it's really gonna happen this time.
How can you be sure?
They're taking all the safety precautions. They're gonna do this thing right.
What if it goes away again?
Dusty, this is the CW. They've got shows like Top Model and Supernatural that have been on for years.
Yeah, and they canceled Veronica Mars.
But they have Arrow and the Flash. It's all good.
As the date got closer, the new ramp was built and the old 23 was dusted off. The Melon Drop is back. Coincidentally, during the shooting of the story, a janitor noticed the frog's body still lays peacefully in the boiler room.
Wow, I'm so happy tonight's Melon Drop will bring this father and son back together.
That's right, and I've got a little surprise. Why don't we bring that father and son up on stage right here, right now? Come on up, guys, come on. Wow, unbelievable. You guys have been through so much, and you're still here. You're survivors. Tell us about it.
I can't really put it into words. It's so good for the Twin Cities television market. It's so good for me, but mostly it's good for my boy.
When you see that Melon Drop tonight, what is it going to mean to you?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, I've got some good news. It's going to happen tonight. Let's check in right now to see where that Melon Runner is.
It looks like she's coming down Stelling towards the fairground area.
Yep, that is perfect. She's right on track. Let's go to break. Let's come back. Let's all go outside and let's watch that Melon Drop.
When we return, we'll take the studio audience outside for the first Melon Drop in 26 years. Welcome back to the 23rd Annual Melon Drop Extravaganza Golden Jubilee here on CW23 with your hosts, John and JL.
Hey everybody, we are back, and guess what? In less than 7 minutes, we are going to be right here on the pavement where the watermelon is going to drop, and you can tell the crowd is excited. Let's talk to them right now. How are you feeling? It's going to happen.
Yeah, I hope.
It's going to happen. Sir, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, one query. CW, what does it stand for? Is it?
Never mind that, sir. How are you tonight?
Doing great!
Thank you for being here. Sir, thanks for being here. How's it going?
Loving life. Been here for all 23 Melon Drops.
Oh, that's great. Sir, do you have anything to add over here? Do you have anything to add? How are you feeling? Good. Hey. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot I was on the job right now. Like I said before, we're all just making new friends tonight. Things are going great. We're going to send it up to JL right now. She's going to tell us about the weather, and she's checking on the launcher as we speak. JL, we're sending it up to you.
Thanks, John. It looks like things are ready to go up here. We've been given the thumbs up from the launching crew. The weather is perfect for launching melons, and the only thing we need is that melon.
All right, can we turn on that Melon Drop GPS technology? Let's see where she is. There she is. Wow, this is actually going to be cutting it kind of close. Wow. I didn't know it was going to be this close, guys. All right, well, let's do this. We're going to do this. We're actually going to go to a story. We're going to show you a quick story. Did you know that there's actually some conspiracy theorists out there that think the Melon Drop never happened? No booing, guys. Not here. It's happening tonight. It's going to happen tonight. It is going to happen, but that's true. There's some people out there, some crazy people out there that think that's a story, and let's show them that story right now.
As excited as we all are that the Melon Drop is returning after a 2-decade absence, there are some folks out there that don't even believe that the Melon Drop ever happened.
Hoax. It's fake. Not real.
I can authenticate that it was created in 1987, but the footage isn't exactly clear.
We live right down the street from the CW. And I can tell you that whole melon thing never happened. I was there and it did not happen. And you know, Bob Mitchum, he didn't see it either. He's my neighbor that lives down the street. You know, he's been trying to buy my place. He wants it for the state fair parking.
Who's got the most to gain for faking a Melon Drop anyway? I'm guessing it's...
Oh, wait, what's that? Sorry for the interruption, but we actually have JL from CW23 News up on the roof right now who has some great news for us.
That's right, John. Just a few seconds ago, our melon runner entered the building.
JL, do you have her on camera?
Not yet. Oh, wait, I see her. There she is. You can see her reaching the ladder. She's handing the melon off to Buck Munson, who will safely transport the melon to the ladder and then to the launcher. I see a hand. Here he comes. Buck Munson with the melon. He made it. He made it onto the rooftop. Here he comes. He's got the melon. He's ready to bring it over. Buck Munson, come. He came out of the roof. He's walking across now. He has the melon in hand. He is ready to transport the melon over to the melon launcher. He's walking over now. On the roof, it's very slippery, but he has a good grip on his melon. He is ready to get that melon to where it needs to go safely. He's taking very good care of this melon. You can tell that he really cares about it. He's walking very carefully. He has steps to come over, obstacles to get through, but he is determined to make this New Year's the best New Year's and the best melon drop he can. He is approaching the melon launcher now. Here he comes with the melon, safely taking it to its rightful place in the melon launcher, and soon you will see this melon drop over the roof. And now he is holding the melon. He is showing off this beautiful melon to the crowd. And now you see Buck Munson. He's about to place the melon in the melon launcher. It's almost in place. He did it. He put the melon in the melon launcher, and we are moments away from the Melon Drop 23rd Jubilee. Buck Munson has safely transported the melon into the melon launcher. How do you feel about that?
Things are different in the South.
There you have it, folks. Melon Drop 23rd Jubilee. Back to you, John.
Boy, that is a sight for sore eyes. I'm so excited. It looks like this thing is really going to happen. JL, why don't you come down here, make sure it's secure in the launcher, then come down here and join us before the melon drops.
I'll be right there.
All right, JL, come on down. Come be with us for this. I can barely contain myself. Melon Drop 2015, it's happening. It's really going to happen. Oh, the crowd is just so excited. Guys, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I'm so excited. I don't have words.
What's going through your head right now?
I'm excited. I'm just so excited.
Can you believe this?
John, it's time. It's time.
OMG. All right, guys, let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, are things finally going to be okay with you two?
I think so, John. After all this time, I think so.
This is amazing. This is going to be the best year yet, guys. Goosebumps
It's
all
a
around.
magical night in the Twin Cities. What a way to bring in the new year.
That's right. Thank you so much for being a part of Melon Drop 2015. It went off perfectly. And please, Twin Cities, join us again next year for the 23rd annual Golden Jubilee Melon Drop.
Happy New Year!
Yes! Oh, yeah! Oh my gosh, this is, oh. Can you believe this?
I can't believe it, John.
Never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and